Hello and welcome in a new episode preparing you for the PMP exam. I'm your instructor Nader Omran. In this episode we will discuss the process of developing the project management plan. At the end of this episode you will be able to describe what you will need to develop the project management plan. You will be able to list which documents are included in the project management plan and list the different subsidiary plans and baselines. Also, you will be able to maintain the project management plan for your projects. Develop project management plan process is the first process in the planning process group and the second process in the integration management knowledge area. Here we are creating a file or folder which will include all subsidiary plans and baselines from other processes, coordinating and integrating them into a comprehensive project management plan. The key benefit from this process is to develop a document that describes how the project will be executed, monitored, controlled, and closed. It will include the following subsidiary plans as shown: Communication Management Plan, Cost Management Plan, Human Resource Plan, Procurement Management Plan, Process Improvement Plan, Quality Management Plan, Requirement Management Plan, Risk Management Plan, Schedule Management Plan, Scope Management Plan, Stakeholder Management Plan, Cost Baseline, Schedule Baseline, Scope Baseline, and Project Management Plan updates also. The project management plan will always expand throughout the project period. It gets updates and information changes from other processes. That means it is progressively elaborated. And keep in mind that the project management plan should be aligned with the program management plan if the project belongs to a program, which will help the change control board, which called CCP, to achieve more efficient change management. The first input to develop the project management plan is the project charter. We learned in a previous episode how the project charter is created and which information it includes. We will need the high-level information of scope, cost, schedule, risk, and other assumptions from project charter to develop the detailed level information in the project management plan. The second input is the output from other processes. As we know, the project management plan integrates the other project processes. So any baselines and subsidiary plans that are an output from other planning processes will be an input to this process. And oftentimes the output from other processes may update the project management plan. The third input is the enterprise environmental factors. The enterprise environmental factors that can influence the developed project management plan process include the following information: governmental or industry standards, project management body of knowledge for vertical market, for example construction or focus area such as environmental, safety, risk, or agile software development, project management information system, for example an automated tools such as a schedule software tool or a configuration management system, an information collection and distribution system, or a web interfaces to other online automated systems. Organizational structure, culture, management practices, and sustainability. Infrastructure, for example, existing facilities and capital equipment and personnel administration, such as hiring and termination guidelines, employee performance reviews, and employee development and training records. And the organizational process assets we need in this process are standardized guidelines, work instructions, proposal evaluation criteria, and performance measurement criteria. Project management plan templates such as guidelines and criteria for tailoring the organization's set of standard processes to satisfy the specific needs of the project. And project closure guidelines or requirements such as product validation and acceptance criteria. Change control procedures. This is how standard processes will be modified and how changes will be approved and validated. Project file from previous projects. For example, scope, cost, schedule and performance measurement baselines, project calendars, project schedule, network diagrams, and risk registers. Historical information and lessons learned knowledge base. And configuration management knowledge base, including the versions and baselines from previous projects. And here how we perform this process using the tools and technique. In this process, the project manager and his project management team are performing the following tasks. Tailoring the process to meet the project needs. Developing technical and management details. Determining resources and skills levels needed to perform project work. Defining the level of configuration management to be applied on the project. Determining which project documents will be considered to the formal change control process. Prioritizing the work on the project. Ensuring that project resources are allocated to the specific work at the specific time. The second tools and technique in developing the project management plan is facilitation techniques. We will need the facilitation techniques in many of the project management plan processes. For instance, conducting brainstorming, conflict resolution, problem solving, or meeting and management activities will help teams and individuals to achieve agreement in doing the project work. We will talk widely about these tools in future episodes. Here we come to the output from the developing project management plan process, which is the project management plan. The project management plan describes how the project will be executed, monitored, controlled, and closed.
The project management plan includes the subsidiary plans and baselines. But what are the project baselines?
Project baselines include but are not limited to scope baseline. This is an output from creating the work breakdown structure, known as WBS. Schedule baseline. This is the output from the process of developing the project schedule. Cost baseline will be also included in the project management plan. It is the output from the determining budget process. Those are the most common baselines in your project from three knowledge areas, which are scope, time, and cost management. Here we can see that the baselines are always the output from the last planning process in the specific knowledge area.
And what about subsidiary plans?
Well, the subsidiary plans include the following: Scope Management Plan, Requirements Management Plan, Schedule Management Plan, Cost Management Plan, Quality Management Plan, Process Improvement Plan, Human Resource Management Plan, Communications Management Plan, Risk Management Plan, Procurement Management Plan, Stakeholder Management Plan. As you see, those are the management plans for each specific knowledge area. Also, you can notice that each area has a management plan as an output, but only the scope and the quality areas has two management plans as an output. Project management plan may also include other documented information but are not a part of the project management plan. Here are some examples of them. The selected life cycle for the project and the chosen processes for each phase. Project management processes selected by the project management team. The level of implementation for each selected process. Descriptions of the tools and techniques to be used. Description of how the selected processes will be used to manage the specific project. And descriptions of how the work will be executed. Information on how changes will be monitored and controlled. Configuration management plan includes information on how configuration management will be performed. Descriptions of how the integrity of the project baselines will be maintained. Requirements and techniques for communication among stakeholders. Key management reviews for content such as timing, open issues, and pending decisions. And keep in mind, once the project management plan is baselined, it may only be changed when a change request is generated and approved through the Perform Integrated Change Control process.
But can you tell me what after the developing the project management plan? Where we need it as an input?
Well, the project management plan is needed in most of the project processes. For instance, it will be an output to the following processes: direct and manage project work process, monitor and control project work process, perform integrated change control process, close project or phase process, plan scope management process, control scope process, plan schedule management process, control schedule process, plan cost management process, control costs process, plan quality management process, plan human resource management plan process, plan communications management process, control communications process, plan risk management process, control risks process, plan procurement management process, control procurement process, close procurement process, plan stakeholder management process, control stakeholder engagement process. Wow, it's 21 processes which need the project management plan as an input. You will notice that there are some processes that need the project management plan as an input, while developing the project management plan needs the output from the same processes. We can see how the project management plan integrates all other processes. And don't forget that the project management plan is the second process in the integration management knowledge area. Now we are able to describe what you will need to develop the project management plan. You will be able to list which documents are included in the project management plan. and list the different subsidiary plans and baselines. Also, you will be able to maintain the project management plan for your projects. I hope it was informative for you, and thank you for watching.